Hello, Bookies. Welcome in to our Capricorn-Aquarius astrology tarot reading. I thank you guys so much for tuning into this message whenever you choose to do so, and I appreciate your presence here on this side of the channel. Let's talk about Capricorn-Aquarius energy. I am in such a silly mood right now. It was like as soon as I kind of tapped in with Capricorn-Aquarius, I was giddy, I was excited, I was smiling, I'm joking. Like I feel very playful, okay? Very, very playful. And maybe that's a vibe that you've been in. Oh, and that's why that would make sense. Okay, it just clicked as I turned the camera on. You're in this playful energy in February. And just as you are enjoying yourself, having fun, being lighthearted, here comes some communication from somebody in your past, child. Oh, and it is going to be a marker on your journey. And what I mean by that is it's like a checkpoint for you, Capricorn-Aquarius. Your ability to navigate this contact or this message or this communication that comes is going to show your growth. Okay, this is definitely somebody from your past. I'm seeing the South Node symbol in my mind. Yeah, somebody from your past wants to maybe reach out, have closure, wants to connect with you, wants to just check in on you. Maybe that's why I also said checkpoint. Like somebody wants to just like see what you're up to, what's going on with you. Because you've been on their mind. You've been on their mind. And shoot, I think this is, I don't want to say this is an attempt to burst your bubble. I don't know if this person kind of like has eyes on you or feels like you're a little too happy. You're a little too playful, Capricorn-Aquarius. Here I come to rain on your parade and kind of dampen your day. Because I almost feel like somebody knows that you might not really want to hear from them. But it's the attempt that they're hoping is going to throw you off. That could just be super specific for one or two of y'all here. That might not be for everybody in this energy. Keep in mind, this could also resonate for your 10th and 11th house placements, whatever those energies are. Natal charts are always in the description box below if you need to review. But that's what I'm kind of getting. You're on a high and somebody's trying to shoot you out the sky. Me not like that. I don't like that at all because it's giving hateration in the dancery and we don't got time for that right now. Like, I just feel you like, I don't have time for this at all. Like, why are you even thinking about me right now? Leave me the fuck alone. Okay, so you might be very agitated and very aggravated by this person trying to reach out to you or connect to you or talk to you or like randomly check in or try to, I'm hearing pull some sort of emotion out of you. Yeah, that sucks because it is coming when you are like on cloud 9 almost, and you might not even be, somebody thinks you're on cloud 9 because somebody's in your life. And this is where stuff just be kind of crazy for me, because like you can't be happy on your own. You can't just be enjoying life. Somebody has to be in your world for you to be this playful, for you to be this like fun, you know what I mean? Like that be people who revolve their lives around others. So, of course, it couldn't be that you yourself is just finding happiness and joy in your moment. It has to be somebody else. You gotta be smiling and cheesing and having all this fun because someone else is in your world and I'm gonna ruin it and like da-da-da-da-da. Ew. Boo. I could also be talking about a Capricorn-Aquarius. Take that as that resonates. But, ew. No. And you know what? Even if you do got somebody, it's not their business. It's none of their concern. Okay? And that's on Janae. Oh, cool. It's none of their concern anymore. It's none of their concern. Why are you trying to come in on that? Like, okay. Let's get to the bottom of this. Because what? How dare they? How dare they try to come in and ruin your good mood? I don't like it. I don't like it at all, but it ain't about me. It ain't about me and what I like. Let's just get to it. Show me here, Divine. What is this message? Because that seems to be the strongest thing. I'm seeing an envelope. Like, like a text message, an email. Somebody might be trying to contact you, call you randomly, trying to catch you off guard almost. I don't know why I feel like this person thinks you still have emotions for them. So it's like, of course, like if they heard from me, then all of the past energy we had is going to come right back up and like effective. Somebody wants to have an effect on you. Ew. Somebody wants to have an effect on you. Like, I know I can control their mood. This is a very controlling person. Somebody is like almost kind of getting an ego trip off of thinking that they did something to you, thinking that they made you feel some type of way, and meow, meow, meow. Ciao. This person don't get a freaking life. Okay, because that seems to be the remedy. Somebody needs to get their own business and stop minding yours. Okay, period. Let's talk about it, divine. Yeah. Maybe I'm just putting everything out in the light, sunshiny energy, period. This is you. This is playfulness. The sun rules the 5th house, Leo energy. You are bright. You are playful. You are beaming. And somebody has a problem with it because it's almost like it can't be that you're just happy. It's got to be somebody. It's got to be something else going on. You can't just be full of life. Wow. Think about how miserable somebody has to be to think that somebody needs someone else to be happy. That's projection, period. That's just projection, boo. Just know that. Just know that. Yeah, like their world revolves around other people, or like they can't find happiness on their own. They use other people for their joy and happiness, so they think that's what you're doing. Get a grip. Yeah, I just heard it. Get a grip. Get a grip. Somebody needs to get a grip. Okay, they might not be wound too tightly in the mental department. Okay, especially when it comes to you, my books. Okay, show me. What is this? Tell me more, divine. What's going on? Yeah, healed. Period. Whatever little wound they thought they made for you, you healed. You healed. And you're not, I love that. Thank you, divine. And you're not showing scars. They thought that little puncture that they did or whatever they attempted to do was going to leave a scar. So you would always remember what they put you through and what they did to you. And that thing healed over so quick, no scar in sight. And they're bothered by that. So here they come trying to puncture another wound. Yeah, keep your distance from whoever this is. Keep your distance for whoever this is. For some of y'all, this could be somebody in Capricorn-Aquarius energy. Capricorn-Aquarius, you could keep your distance from somebody too, okay? Just take it as it resonates, y'all. Show me more about what this energy is. What's going on here? Karmic balance. Somebody now wants to talk about their feelings. Now they want to get you back in feeling them. But you're growing and expanding brightly, quickly. You got your sights set higher. And that's what somebody don't like. Oh, well. Yeah, Taurus energy. Okay. Could be a Taurus. Take it as it resonates. Could be another earth sign. Or this is somebody's karma. Watching you cultivate healing and happiness and joy and success without them. Tell me more. What's going on here for Capricorn Aquarius energies? The moon and the perception. You got the sun and the moon out here, babe. You're in alignment. And because you're in healing alignment, karma gets to fall. Karma's happening. Okay. Vesta and Hurt. Yeah, it's like somebody thinks Pluto in rebirth. Right. Like somebody has to be activating this energy in you. Because they don't feel happy without somebody there. So how could you? It's called self-love. Yeah, it's called My World Don't Revolve Around Other People and What They Do For Me. It's called Maybe You're a Naturally Happy Kind of Person. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Pluto and rebirth. Show me a little bit more. What's rebirthing here? What needs to be reborn in this energy? Authority. 10th house. Yup. Capricorn energy rules the 10th house. Yeah, you rebirth your own authority. This is what I mean. Somebody wants to maybe even re-enter your world and your life because you're a little too happy on your own. You're a little too happy on your own. I don't like that. I'm supposed to be the reason why you smile every day. I'm supposed to be the reason why you get up. I'm supposed to be the center of your world. What's happening? Somebody's freaking out. Somebody's freaking out because they feel like they're losing control in this situation. And they might be finding out that they never had control to begin with. There's something about surrender here. You might have naturally surrendered to somebody and that made somebody power trip or ego trip on you. Because you surrendered, because you were considerate of them and kind of keeping them in mind and whatever the case may be, they power tripped off of it. And that's why the karmic scales are helping you find balance. A rebirth of the fire inside of you is what's happening, Capricorn-Aquarius. This is not the deck I need. Ooh, let's get some tarot on it. A rebirth is happening, yeah. And you know what? It's shifting somebody's perception. Like, dang, if Book could be happy on their own, nobody, by themselves, why can't I? So for some of y'all, this is helping somebody self-reflect and heal. Because they see how bright you're shining with that sun energy. They see how much life and fun and excitement and like I'm hearing like the quality of the energy that you hold is so high. And it's like all the things that they think makes their energy high or like gives them that quality, you don't have, but you still have that energy that they can't seem to get. It's because it comes from the inside. And now that's showing somebody like, oh wait, okay, I can actually be happy on my own. Like, okay, maybe you're a shining example for somebody. Yeah, you might be a living, breathing example of what the divine wants somebody to walk through or walk in or embody. And you might have catalyzed somebody's rebirth into this authority for themselves. Okay, so this could be even just a soulmate situation platonically. It could be an intimate one too, but it almost feels like these eyes are on you. Something about that Taurus energy, like eyes locked in. Somebody's been watching you. Somebody's been watching you. And it's like, yeah, it's like baffling. I just heard it's baffling them how you're so bright in that sun energy and how you were able to heal something and find balance. And it's shifting their perception on their own inner world. And that's going to push them into a rebirth into their own authority, period. Okay, positive. 5 of Wands, yeah. They might have seen you overcome challenges and obstacles, and you're still bright, and you're still healing, and it's like not rocking you and shaking you or breaking you, and somebody's just like in awe. You have somebody in awe here. Star energy, I can't make it up. The sun is a star. You have somebody in awe at your ability to stay bright despite the challenges before you, despite what's happened, or despite what you've been through. Maybe you don't look like what you've been through. Okay. Period. We love that. That's because you got a good spirit. Yeah, show me the source. Show me the source of this energy. You in the 10 of Cups. This is exactly, I'm trying to tell you, the moment I stepped into the meditation for your message, I was cracking up. I just was being silly. I was just feeling so light, so happy. 10 of Cups, period. Period. Yeah, you found your own inner 10 of Cups. And that's why somebody feels like somebody has to be there. It's shifting somebody's perception. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you're in the 10 of Cups with yourself. And that's like stumping somebody. They don't, like, they can't get it. Like, how are you in that high of a vibration by yourself? I don't feel that unless I have people around me. So then what needs to heal in this energy? Ooh, the Seven of Wands in reverse with the Sun. Somebody has to work on their boundaries. Somebody, whoever's watching you, somebody has to work on their boundaries. They don't stand their ground enough in what they want to heal. This is somebody who's maybe easily persuaded or manipulated. Ten of Swords. Exactly. This was also like somebody wanting access to you. Okay, Ten of Swords, Sun in Gemini, finding balance. Yeah, somebody lets people too close to them. Like the wrong people close to them. And maybe you've gone through something similar. You could be mirroring this person. This could be a soulmate dynamic I'm speaking on here, okay? But you could be mirroring this person in a way of you've also had 10 swords in you, but for whatever reason, you turn those 10 swords into 10 cups. Not for whatever reason, because that's what you're meant to do. Like you transmuted it. It turned into 10 cups. So it's like, how do you get to the 10 cups from the 10 of swords? Somebody has to heal their boundaries. Like somebody doesn't like to, I just hear too accessible. Somebody's too accessible. So the wrong people get around them more often than not. And then they get that sword stuck in them. And then it's like, I just heard they go off the rails. Show me this Taurus energy. What's being cultivated in this energy? Oof, devil energy. Like I said, I felt like the Taurus energy, the eyes was like on me. Like, why are you looking at me like that? I don't know. It felt very intense. Somebody could definitely have a lot of maybe attraction to you. Okay. But whatever keeps happening is it makes somebody cultivate more fear, more pain, more trauma, and then they don't know how to get out of it. But they're not setting proper boundaries in order for them to heal. So it's like, if they were to stand guard and stand their ground on, I'm not dealing with people like that. I'm not letting people that close to me right now, or just I'm vetting people better. Because it's not about keeping people away from you. It's just vetting them. I don't think somebody vets who's around them that well because they derive a lot of joy and happiness from people or connecting, or it's like that's their source of the sun. It's like this could be somebody who doesn't want to be alone or struggles with being alone, so they surround themselves with people even if those people aren't good to them, even if those people mean them harm. It's like it reinforces some sort of ideology they have about themselves. This could be a self-worth issue. I can't make it up. Empress, this could be a self-worth issue. Like, they keep getting themselves in situations that reinforce this I'm not good enough, or like I'm a bad person, so people should do that to me. So it's coming from the inside out. And that's the perception that needs, it's coming from the inside out. The moon, the soul. They got to face their soul so they can heal their spirit, the sun. They got to go through their soul, a rebirth of the soul, so that they can heal their spirit. Oh, wow. Show me what the perception is in this energy. What's the perception in this energy? Justice. Right. Right. That it's deserved. I deserve these 10 swords. Oh, you know, it's mind over matter for this person. This could be you. Okay. Take it as it resonates. Place yourself where you see yourself. Okay. No judgment here. But it's like how you think about yourself is what's going to happen. Like, almost like if you think everybody's out to get you, everybody's going to be out to get you. Like, if it's going to happen because that's your mental frequency is showing the universe that's what I want to see. Or that being alone is too scary, or, you know, I don't want to go through that. It's something that somebody's telling themselves that's actually keeping them from healing. The perception is that they deserve that Ten of Swords, which is why it keeps showing up. But if they just switch that perception to, actually, I deserve the Ten of Cups. I deserve to be happy. Regardless of what's been done, then that's what can find their way to them. Like, okay. Show me what's at the hearth of it all. What's at the hearth of this energy? The Hierophant. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, or somebody might have significant second house Taurus energy, Venetian energy. Okay, 8 of Wands with the Hierophant. This is somebody who has to revisit their standards. I just heard it like that. They got to revisit their standards. This is a self-esteem issue. Okay. Show me what's at the hearth of it all. Can I get one for the hearth? Ooh, it's not one. King of Pentacles with the Sun. Yeah, we're talking about an earth sign. Could be you. Again, Capricorn-Aquarius. I could be speaking to you because the devil is under Taurus. You could be the one that needs to heal and work on these boundaries and face your soul so you can heal your spirit. Okay. It's like you want to have fun too. You want to be bright. You want to be cheery. You want access to that energy. You want the Ten of Cups. Well, you have to invest in that in the right way. Having low boundaries or not vetting the people around you isn't going to lead to the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the Ten of Cups because the people there are all invested in that feeling. Nobody's there to take. Everybody's there to kind of give and receive and kind of flow. Okay, so you might have a lot of takers around you, people who are just wanting to take from you. Okay, show me hearth energy. Can I get one here, Divine? I just need one, please. Just one for the hearth. Thank you very much. Yeah, the 9 of Wands. Thank you. It's the healing. Chiron. Yeah. A rebirth of your standards is going to elevate your connections. People aren't going to make the cut, and they don't need to make the cut. And you don't need to feel guilty about them not making the cut. But it's almost like maybe there's like this people-pleasing thing. Okay, so that seems to kind of ring through this earth-air cycle I'm channeling through right now. It's a little bit of a people-pleasing thing. You trying to make everybody happy blocks you from happiness in a way. Or it's how it's been set up. Now, making others happy can make you happy, but it's at the cost of yourself. Like, it's just the not vetting. Somebody just has to do a better job of vetting who's around them, not just entertaining anybody. Because then it's like then you can't be mad when somebody shows up with a sword and puts it in your back, because you probably knew that they were capable of that, or they were showing signs that that's why they were there, but you chose to ignore it. So then you can't blame that person for doing what they were going to do anyway, because you let them do it. Somebody has to, like, this is intuition based too. Somebody has to trust that feeling and that intuitive nudge that, but it's like somebody knows that the people around them only want to really take from them. And it's like they're okay because it's a low self-esteem type of a thing. If you had high self-esteem, you wouldn't allow that. People couldn't pull the wool over your eyes. People couldn't, again, get close to you like that. To even do it. To even put a sword. If they're not coming with a cup, a healthy cup, then they can't be in the mix and the fold. They're coming with a sword and you're going to ignore that and think, they wouldn't do that. Or that puts you in the position to have to do things for them so that they won't put that sword in your back. So now you feel inclined to prove something that doesn't even need to be proved. Yeah, this is a lot. I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Whoever's in this energy, this is tough. Yes, but it's important that you move through it. Okay. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. It's important that you move through it. Because it's time for you to experience something different. It's like the divine wants you to be in that 10 of Cups, but you keep choosing the 10 of Swords. Ace of Wands. Somebody has to embrace their spirit, reconnect with their intuition, trust their intuition, not be afraid to operate out of their intuition, no matter what somebody wants to say about you, or, oh, you know, somebody's almost like scared or has been intimidated into this position of staying in the Ten of Swords. Keep laying down there so I can keep putting swords in you, because that's what you deserve and that's all you're worth. And I'm going to make, yeah, it's like somebody attracts that kind of narky energy because they're too busy trying to just be surrounded by people, as opposed to making sure the people closest to you is actually people who care for you genuinely. And who wouldn't put a sword in your back. Even if somebody paid them to do it, they wouldn't do it. You see what I'm saying? It's like somebody needs loyalty. But in order to have loyalty around you, you first and foremost have to be loyal to yourself. Being disloyal to you and expecting loyalty from others is reverse and backwards. Okay? Show me the authority. What's the authority in this energy? The Five of Pentacles. Definitely. Somebody has strong Taurus in their chart for sure. Right. And then it's like you wonder why you're still at the Five of Pentacles, or you keep having to go back down to the Five of Pentacles, because you might even be at the 10, but you got 5 people around you that has their eye on a pentacle. And they find a way to get that pentacle, take it from you. Now you're at the 5. Now you need to, well, okay. Right. Then you go into maybe some sort of like calling on the divine mode. Now you need help. And then the divine helps you. And then you still don't vet the people around you. And they do the same thing. This is a vicious cycle that somebody's a part of or connected into. This is a vicious cycle. Somebody has to take accountability for their choices and decisions that lead to the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles and keep them in the Nine of Wands. It's because someone believes that that's their justice. It's like, no. I don't know. Okay. Show me more about the source of this Ten of Cups. The Six of Swords. I just heard moving diligently. Being precise. Yeah, like keeping a clear mind. Knowing when to set boundaries is such a big key in this energy for whoever this is. Show me what's healing with the Seven of Wands in reverse. Strength. Somebody has to have the strength to put up a boundary. Somebody has to have the strength to put up boundaries. Yeah. Because it's the same people who would talk about you putting up a boundary with them because you're calling their energy out, or like you see it for what it is. Those are, it's like it's the same people who end up putting swords in your back. But because you're afraid to call it out, you leave them room to put the sword in you. But if you call it out, yeah, they'll be upset. Yeah, they'll be mad. Let them say whatever, but no. I'm just hearing reputation. Somebody's worried about their reputation, so that's why they allow a lot of people around them, because they're trying to convince people that they're a good person, or that they're like worthy of not being betrayed, but they keep letting people who are going to betray them around them. It's like trying to prove that is what's allowing these people around you. For whoever needs to hear that, show me the balance of this Ten of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. What did I say? What did I say? The people around you got their eye on a pentacle. They want to take a pentacle from your pentacle tree. And every time you let them around them, they're going to get that pentacle, because you're going to let them have that pentacle because you think it's going to bring about some sort of loyalty. Somebody's searching for loyalty, but they're not loyal to themselves. That's why it keeps missing them. That's why they keep getting betrayed, because they're not loyal to themselves. When you're loyal to you, there's no disloyal energy that can get around you. Because you're going to be loyal to your intuition. You're going to be loyal to your higher self. You're going to be loyal to the divine in you. You're going to trust your instincts. You're going to feel all of that out. That's your loyalty. And then that weeds out the people who are disloyal to you because they can't stand in that light. They can't withstand that fire. But it's like somebody doesn't want to see people be burned. But the same people you don't want to burn are burning you. Huh? You see what I'm saying? It's just like, but then it's like, okay, I deserve that. I'll take that. It is what it is. And then you want to go, no, you don't have to take that. You don't have to take that. That's where the self-esteem comes in. Okay, show me how the double energy is being cultivated in this. The Five of Wands. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody just keeps creating obstacles and challenges for themselves. And then wondering why it happens. It's because you're allowing it to. Because you have poor boundaries. And I say that with all the love in my heart. I say that as somebody who had to learn that myself. And wish I had somebody to just put it as plainly as that. I had to learn that the hard way. And it's like somebody's learning that the hard way. So I really do hope you receive this in the way that it's meant to be received so that you could free yourself and you could get to that 10 of Cups. Show me the perception of justice. Yeah, it's almost like in the eyes of others, if you reject me, that's blackmail low key. It's like, if you reject me, if you don't let me take a pinnacle off your tree, I'll go tell people that you're the devil energy. I'll go tell people that you did this and da-da-da-da. And it's like, that feeds into fear for somebody. So then they give them what they want because that's not what they want to go through. It's like somebody holding someone's mistakes over their head. But you're allowing that to happen. And I know that might be hard to hear, but it's the truth. Show me the perception of justice. What did I say? So somebody can go lie. That's what somebody's trying to be avoid. Again, but betraying yourself is not going to breed loyalty. Self-betrayal does not breed loyalty. And people who would use people like that, hang something over somebody's head, blackmail them, smell that fear from a mile away. This is why you got to have your boundaries up and your guards up. Not because you think you're better than everybody. Not because you know it's for your protection and your safety. It's a discipline. Discipline is spiritual protection. When you are disciplined, you cannot stand to be around people who are not disciplined. Therefore, the people who get to be around you also share in that discipline. It's a fear that people smell. They know they can come in, schmooze, do whatever, get close enough to you to then put that sword in your back and then gain something off of it. It feels like Ace of Pentacles. And all they got to do is lie to whoever is the justice. That could be actually like legal battles that somebody goes through. It's like easy to get somebody caught up in a legal thing, maybe because of their past, maybe because of past mistakes. That's what I mean. Something's being held over somebody's head. The perception of who this person is, that, oh my gosh. That's why you have to vet people to see who really sees you. If they have the capacity to hold your past over your head, they do not deserve to be around you, especially if you are trying to better yourself. Now, you're not trying to better yourself. You don't care about evolving and growing and being somebody better. Like, you see what I'm saying? Then, hey, I don't know how to assist in that situation. But it's like somebody might be trying to, but they might not fully know how. You got to set better boundaries, babe. And hey, let people who think that they can lie and blackmail you, go ahead. The truth will come out. The truth will come out. Now, is that annoying to have to deal with? I can only imagine. Absolutely. Does it maybe trigger trust issues? Absolutely. Full force. I get that. But you're not going to heal by betraying yourself just so that you could breed some sort of loyalty. Like, that's what it feels. If I give you what you want, you'll be loyal to me, right? And it's like, no. They got what they want, so they don't have a reason to. And somebody has to discern those souls and those spirits. They often come in very enticing, devil energy, looking real good. You know what I'm saying? They know how to work. They know how to get around you. And there's are the people who are determined to come around you. Make it a point to be in your face where you are. Show up at the party. Show up at the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they want something. This is almost like handler energy too. I don't, somebody has, I'm hearing a mark on their spirit. Okay. Show me the hearth of the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's healing that's needed. Somebody's tired of going through the same things, but they got to do something about it. The Sun, exactly. Exactly. Tired of going through the same cycle, but you're not doing anything to stop it. Somebody's trying to figure out how to get themselves out of this. Yeah, Sun energy. It's a lot of healing that's needed. But that has to come from within. Okay. Show me the rebirth of this Knight of Swords in this energy. The Emperor. Right. Somebody has to take back control, take back their power. Somebody might be very used to like their words being taken out of context, situations being blown up or distorted to make them look a certain way. And so it's like somebody is trying their best to kind of keep that from happening, but they're allowing it to happen still because they're not, again, setting up, they're not going about it the right way. They're just not going about it the right way. Yeah, it keeps giving me, if I did this for you, then you'll do this for me, right? And all they gotta go, yeah, sure. And then as soon as you do it, they don't keep up their end of the bargain. Now you're back in the Ten of Swords. Somebody has to reclaim their authority in themselves. Queen of Cups, yeah. And I'm so sorry because that sucks. For whoever that's for. Empress energy, exactly. On the other side of this. Yeah, that absolutely sucks. Especially, it's like, you know, everybody makes mistakes. But for that to keep getting held over your head or keep being exploited so that people can get what they want out of you, that's painful. That's absolutely painful. And I can imagine how low or how high the trust issues are in this energy. And maybe that's why I was feeling all that energy. Somebody just wants to be in the Ten of Cups. Somebody just wants to be the Sun. Somebody just wants to have fun. They just want to be themselves. They just want to be free. But they're not keeping the proper boundaries around them so that can happen. But they keep inviting people in their world that wants them not to be free, that wants to bind them. But that's a choice and a decision that somebody is making. So it's like you can't really put the blame on people for doing what they're going to do. You have to look at how you're allowing that to happen. How could those people even get close to you if you were setting the right boundaries? If you had the right boundaries in place, those people who want to snake you couldn't pass that wall. Because the fact that that boundary is even there would force their mask off. Would show you just how little respect they have for you. And people can fake and pretend for a very long time. So maybe it's like, it's not even long enough. Like somebody's not even, yeah, it's just a poor vetting process. It's a poor vetting process. Okay. All right. Let's see what the divine wants to say. Thank you so much. Show me the source of the Ten of Cups with the Six of Swords. Inner peace. That's what I mean. Somebody just wants inner peace, man. Oh, I can feel it. And maybe I'm talking about somebody that is watching you, Book. They see you have inner peace. They're trying to figure out how to get there. So this could be like a secret admirer, maybe. But yeah. But in the ways that you found the strength to set boundaries, they're experiencing a lot of weakness. Okay. Show me what's healing with the Seven of Swords and the Strength card in reverse. Well, Seven of Swords. I keep saying this. The Seven of Wands in reverse and the Strength card. How's Chiron healing this situation? Okay, thank you. Yeah, love. Exactly. Exactly. Somebody just wants to know what real love feels like. But in order to do that, they have to start really loving themselves. It's an inside job. It's an inside job. When you show love for yourself, then people who genuinely love you more can kind of come in. But people who benefit from you not loving yourself and betraying yourself is what you'll continue to surround yourself with if you don't start loving you. Setting that boundary is a love action towards you. It might piss people off. Oh, the fuck well. Who gives a fuck? Show your card. Ah, you showing your face. No boundary like that should piss somebody off. That means somebody was wanting access to you for the wrong reasons, was benefiting off of you for the wrong reasons, and now that you have that guard up, they feel some type of way. For what? If you really love somebody, you'll respect their boundaries, period. But somebody has been taught along the way that boundaries is disrespectful, or you shouldn't have boundaries in love. If you really love somebody, they should be able to be all... No, baby. Nope, nope, nope. In real love, there are healthy boundaries. Somebody has to work on their self-love for sure, okay? Show me what's balancing with the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. The wounded healer, Chiron. It's almost like somebody might be praying for healing, but the divine is guiding them to take the actions that they need in order for that healing to happen. The healing isn't going to come from outside the house. It's going to come from inside. It's the actions you take. It starts with you. Instead of looking for somebody to come in and save you from this cycle, you got to save yourself. And that's hard. I understand. That's not what we ever want to hear. We want to hear the knight in shining armor is coming to pull us out of that. And no, you got to save yourself, babe. Because if you don't save yourself, somebody does pull you out of this situation or out of this cycle, you're just going to go right back because you still have the habits. You still don't have proper boundaries. So what's the point of that? It's kind of like an addiction. If you've ever dealt with anybody with addiction, you understand that no matter how much help you try to give them, support you try to give them, they themselves have to say, I don't want to be an addict anymore. That's the only way that any of your help is going to be effective in their world and in their life. But if you're helping them and helping them and helping them, but they're still committed to being an addict, they are going to find a way. And you will waste your resources and your time and your effort. They have to want to heal. That's what it is. Somebody has to want to heal. As opposed to accepting that the Ten of Swords is just their justice, is just their state of being. Like somebody has to get out of that. Okay, what's cultivated? Clarify this cultivation with the Devil and the Five of Wands. Yeah, it just creates more obstacles and challenges. Sensuality. I can't make it up. I felt like there was seduction here. Somebody's easily seduced. Easily seduced. Because they think that that's love. That seduction is love. It is not. It is manipulation. Purely. And manipulation isn't always negative. But in this situation with the Devil and the Five of Wands, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. Somebody is easily aroused or easily accessible in that way. All you got to do is maybe bat your eye or look good, have some sort of muscle or something, and it's like somebody open. Thinking that that's love. Oh, well, we went there, we had physical, whatever. That's supposed to make you loyal to me. No, it makes you a sucker. Easy lickable, an easy lick. It allows you to get robbed wholeheartedly. Like, it's like a honey trap. What do they call it? A honey trap, honey pot? Somebody keeps falling for the honeypot. Okay. What's the perception of justice in the Seven of Swords? Clarify. Metamorphosis. Right. Somebody is fighting that perception that they haven't changed. And it's like, this could be somebody who has changed in so many ways, but their boundaries haven't. That habit when it comes to their sensuality or when it comes to relationships haven't. So it's hard to see the metamorphosis because it's that aspect that keeps repeating. And that tends to overshadow all the other changes. And that sucks, but that is the case. So somebody keeps wanting to go through a metamorphosis, but they're not fixing the problem. Somebody maybe keeps wanting to claiming that they have changed, but they aren't fixing the problem, so nothing can change. No, they haven't. Or somebody doesn't understand the changes that they need to make. They're making changes in other areas, but not the area that matters. Not the area that's actually going to put them on the right path or clear this karma out. So because they don't have that, every time they try to say, I've changed, they find themselves in a situation that's very similar to something they've constantly been through or keep going through. So then it's hard in maybe the court of public opinion or maybe even in the legal matters to say somebody's different because the same thing keeps happening. So who's the common denominator? But that's a part of the manipulation, to make it look like somebody's the common denominator, and in some sort of way they are, because they're not making better choices. They're not holding healthy boundaries. So they're going to keep being manipulated like this until they get it. And child, sometimes people never get it. And you know, maybe this is somebody I'm talking about that's connected to you here, Capricorn-aquarius, and you just might have to accept that they have to want to change. And that's really the only way that it's going to happen. It has to come from them. It can't come from your desire for them to change. No amount of love you pour into this person, patience you show with this person, support you show with this person is going to shift. They have to hold themselves accountable. Once they are accountable for their choices and decisions fully, and stop allowing this sensual energy, devil energy to be a blockage for them, then they can actually see progress. Then they'll be able to go through their rebirth. Then they'll be able to be the emperor, maybe to your empress. But that has to start with them. There's nothing you can truly do. Okay, and if I'm talking to whoever's going through this, please understand, somebody trying to come in, oh, I could heal you. No, that's a stealer. That's a thief. No. That's somebody wanting you to be codependent on them so they can control you. And you have to have the wits about yourself to know that and act accordingly. Meaning, cut them off. Don't allow them close. Keep them at a distance. No. Stay over there. Don't entertain it on the low. Don't be sneaking and dealing and then be like, no. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's something within them or within you that you have to address and fix and change. If you want to see the Ten of Cups. If you want to see the sun one day. Like, that's just the truth of it, okay? Show me the Hearth, the Nine of Wands, and the Sun. Acceptance, I'm trying to tell you. Somebody has to accept that they wound themselves. They're in a vicious cycle of harming themselves by not vetting the people around them. By giving people who they know don't mean no good to them access to them in a way so that they have information, they have a means to say, oh, so-and-so did this, so-and-so, you know, maybe like to lie. Like, you're giving them the ammunition. Somebody just has to see it like that. And if I'm talking to you and you're dealing with somebody like that, you just might have to accept that this is somebody's wounds that they have to heal. It's not something you can heal for them. Okay. Show me the rebirth with the Knight of Swords and the Emperor. Revival, exactly. They have to make the decision and the choice to revive themselves. They have to accept the rebirth, and if they're going to keep fighting it, okay, I mean, that's their choice. You have to accept the choices that this person's making. And it's not a reflection of you whoever's on the other side of this person. It's not a reflection of you, your worth, your value, even though I know that's hard. Because you might want to feel, well, if I was really worth something to you, you would get your act together. If you really, really loved me and care for me, you wouldn't be so tempted and you wouldn't fall for that. Like, you would do better. Don't put that pressure on yourself. Don't even equate those things. Okay? It has truly nothing to do with you and everything to do with this person, and that's what you have to accept. Clarify authority with the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is their journey. I can't make it up. This is their journey. They have to be in control and in charge of their journey. They have free will. That is the name of the game down here in this earth plane. No matter how much you love them, right, rebirth. They have to go through that decision and make that choice for themselves that they want to do different. And stick with it. Because maybe they do for a little bit, but here comes some sort of temptation. And they're just immediately fall for it. It's like, so where is the strength? Like, where is the fortitude? Where is the discipline? It's discipline. Where's the discipline? Can't be the emperor without discipline. Period. Okay? So somebody needed to hear that, needed to know that. I really do hope that this brought clarity, confirmation, and maybe even a little bit of healing that might have been needed to whoever needed this message, whoever's going through this. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like this video. I love you all so very much, and I will catch you in our next one. Namaste.